Atlanta, Georgia, as we get ready for a matchup at SunTrust Park. Let's have a look at the home team's defensive lineup. The righty will move up to the mound. Here comes Francisco Lindor. He has a 7-game hitting streak. Strike. A pause, and now the pitch. There's a pitch hit solid onto the turf. Juan Soto digs in now. He has a 7-game hitting streak. There's a ground ball hit towards third. Lindor will round the base and keep going. He'll get home for a run with that. And he will score a run as they get on the board here in the first. Starling Marte will step into the batter's box. Runner at second. And it is sent the other way, deep right center field. He'll tag up and head for third. Alonso will come up to bat, and runners on the corners with 1 out. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Albies makes the play. 2 away now. Brandon Nimmo will get the first crack at it here. Swing and a miss. 0-1. This will get some good altitude and will travel down the left field line. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. Now here's a well-hit ball towards the left side. And that'll be a base hit for Nimmo. And he is into second with a double. Batter coming up now is Harrison Bader. A grounder to short. Throw in time. That ends the inning. We've gone through an inning. Francisco Alvarez will come up. He has a 7-game hitting streak. There's a chopper hit hard on the ground towards short. Allen will get there to make the play. Jeff McNeil will get his first swings here. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a chopper to third. Throw on to the fielder for out number 2. Brett Beatty will stand in here. This will go along the turf off to the left. Has a look. Now the pitch. It's lifted into left center field. To the top of inning number 3 we go. Francisco Lindor is all set to go as we start off the 3rd inning. And here's a high hit ball, and it'll hover over a bit out towards left center. Juan Soto steps up to the plate. He singled and later scored his first time. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. Swung on and a hopper back up the center. Rounding first is Soto on his way to second now. And he hustles his way to second as he earns a 2-base hit. Throw is on the way. Solid hit on the ground to second. Albies throws him out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Coming up to the plate now is Pete Alonso. He grounded out in his first attempt. Here's a hit, and it'll be a ground ball. 3 innings complete. Brandon Nimmo will be the batter. He's 1 for 1. Swing, and he hits a bullet to third base. A leadoff single for Nimmo. He'll get into second. Coming up to the plate is Harrison Bader. He grounded out his first time. Fly ball center field. Harris with the catch. Runner will tag up and go for third. Francisco Alvarez will try again. 0 for 1 here in this one. Big swing and a miss. 0 and 1. Swung on and it's popped up, heading towards foul territory. No play. Now here's the pitch. Soaring ball to the right. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. Ground ball right side. And an out at first. Jeff McNeil will get his first opportunity now. 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a rocket of a hit into the right side. And this is hit into the alley and should be good for extra bases. And he gets into scoring position at second on a 2-out double. And the Mets take a 3-0 lead. Ground ball up the middle, and he'll have himself a base hit. And the runner comes in from second. It's an RBI single for Beatty. And the ball is grounded to short. The throw's too late. He's safe. Juan Soto is up for another try. 2 hits in 2 attempts so far. Swing and a line drive to left. Out of play. From the stretch. Back and out of play. The pitch. Sharply hit into left field. Base hit. On his way to third on the long single is Beatty. Starling Marte will get another shot. Bases are loaded with 2 away. A hit towards the opposite side, and it'll follow down the right line. And they are on the board. Soto will round the base and keep going. And a relay to the plate. And he will score as well as they've blown this one wide open. And the Mets coming up to the plate is Pete Alonso. Here he comes. And the Mets take a 7-0 lead. Fastball is swung on and lined into left field. And here's Profar to make the catch. And the side is retired. Brandon Nimmo to stand in. He's 2 for 2. There's a hard hit ball towards third. And this looks like it'll be fouled away. Here comes. And it is sent the other way, deep left center field. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 1 down in the inning, and the batter coming up is Harrison Bader. Tapped over the mound. Allen is there. Francisco Alvarez will come in 0 for 2 to this point. And the ball is grounded to second. Throw to first will be in time. And that will end the inning. And the new pitcher is Dylan Lee. Jeff McNeil will get another attempt at it. He's 1 for 2 so far. Just manages to get a piece as this is bounced foul. And a strike. Here he comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this one is turning into a foul ball. On the ground to Riley. And the throw to first gets there in time. Brett Beatty coming up next. Popped out and singled in 2 trips. Hit to short. Throw to first to get him as he takes care of that nicely. Francisco Lindor will try it again. He singled in his last plate appearance. Swung on and softly driven on the ground. It continues to be 7-0. Stepping up now is Juan Soto. He's 3 for 3. And a first pitch strike. Now the pitch. And that one is a called strike. This is a hard liner to center field. And that will drop in center field for a leadoff single. And a base runner for a very hot hitter in Starling Marte. And here's a ball that gets lifted high up. Harris gets over there and makes the play. The first baseman, Pete Alonso, steps into the batter's box. He's 0 for 3. That's one in there. 0 and 1. Swing and a chopper to second. Soto is going to pass on second and go right to third. And he'll make it safely to third as they'll have runners on the corners now. There it goes, straight into left center field. And this one is going to drop. Base hit. One run has scored. It's an RBI single for Nemo. Smashed high in the air in the opposite direction to the right. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 here in this one. That's hit hard on the ground. Base hit to right field. And a relay to the plate. And the run will come home to score from second. And the Mets take a 9-0 lead. Didn't get the result he wanted as it floats up towards right center and shallow. The Mets lead it 9-1. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. He's 1 for 3. Here's one for Lee. Throw on to first. One away. The bases are empty here with one away, and stepping up now is Francisco Lindor. First pitch breaking ball for strike one. 0 and 1. Swing and a grounder hit hard to third base. Not in time. Safe at first. Juan Soto will step in the box. Runner at first with one away. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Hop back and out of play. And the pitch. This will get some good altitude and will travel down the right field line. Jr. will put this away. 2 away. Joe Jimenez is the new right-hander. Here comes Starling Marte. He's 1 for 4. Chop left side. Around second, he'll try for third. Going past third and signaled to home. And the runner comes in from first. It's an RBI double for Marte. Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 4 thus far. Swung on the first pitch, and it's going along the turf towards third. And the runner comes in from second. And the Mets take an 11-1 lead. Brandon Nemo will dig in. 3 for 4 in the game. Swung and popped up high to the left. Profar is there, makes the catch. A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Harrison Bader will lead things off. He's 0 for 4. And this is sent out high towards right. And this will be a base hit as it'll apply some pressure to open the inning. And his speed comes into play here as he hustles into second with a double. Francisco Alvarez will go for another one. He's 1 for 4. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Onto the bag with it is Olsen, and that will be the first out of the inning. Ground ball towards short. He's got a base hit, and the runner comes in from third. And the Mets take a 12-1 lead. Tapped over the mound. Two down in the inning. The next batter up is Francisco Lindor. Popped up. Chopped the ball into foul territory. From the belt, kick and deal. On the ground to third. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. He flew out his last time up. And this ball is lined back up the middle. That will drop in for a base hit. And the runner at third will put on the brakes as they played cautiously with 2 outs here. Starling Marte will have an RBI opportunity here. And pitch. And the Mets, a solid hit hard to third base. Soto! And the run will come home to score from third. And with that hit, 2 runners will come home. There's a runner on first with 2 outs. Coming up now is the first baseman from the belt. The pitch. A chopper up the middle. And that is gonna be a base hit. And with that hit, 2 runners will come home. Brandon Nimmo will make his appearance now as his teammates are looking for that breakthrough play with a runner in scoring position. Pitch is out in front, but it is sent soaring into straightaway right. look at today's lineup. It's today's defensive lineup for the home team. Francisco Lindor will dig in. A grounder to first. Walker will step on the bag. Francisco Lindor will try it again. And this is sent out high towards right. Number 11 will put this away, and that ends the inning. Francisco Lindor will come up. He grounded out and popped out during his previous at-bats. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. No ball, one strike. There's a pitch hit solid onto the turf. Walker makes the play, steps on the bag. Francisco Lindor will step in now with 2 away as they need to get it going here. Tries to lay one down but misses for strike 1. 0-1. And that's off the mark. Throw is on the way. This is sliced to the left side. Out of play. A pause, and now the pitch. Called strike 3. are in sunny Southern California, in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. It's today's defensive lineup for the home team. The righty will move up to the mound. Coming up to the plate is Francisco Lindor, runner at second. And here's his first pitch. Tries to lay one down, but misses for strike one. 0-1. And that's off the mark. Now the pitch. And he goes down on strikes. Here comes Thomas Nido, runner at second with one away. And pitch. He comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. On the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and the batter will reach first on a single. And the runner comes in from second. And he'll start the ball game with a leadoff double. And the Mets take a 1-0 lead. Swung and popped up high to the right. And that is gonna be a base hit. And they are on the board. It's an RBI single for Vientos. The pitch. Ground ball towards second. To second base for the first out. They turn it for two. It's a double play. And the first pitch here is driven on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. And the run will come home to score from third. Jose Siri will have a shot to really blow this one wide open now with the bases loaded. Tapped over the mound. Tagging McNeil. And a relay to the plate. And the sac. Here we are in the borough of Queens, New York, for this matchup at Citi Field. No runs scored. Let's take a look at today's lineup. The southpaw will take the mound. Francisco Lindor will step into the batter's box. Now a ball hit cleanly towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Juan Soto will step in the box. Runner at first. He got just the top of that one as it is grounded out to second base. Pete Alonso steps up to the plate. Ground ball that's rolled over to second base. Throw to first will get him easily. Brandon Nimmo to stand in, and runners on the corners with two outs. Line to left field. He's got a base hit, and they are on the board. It's an RBI single for Nimmo. Batter coming up now is Francisco Alvarez, runner at second. Ground ball towards short, and he'll have himself a base hit. And he has no chance on the throw, and that will be scored a base hit. The pitch. It's an RBI single for Alvarez. And the ball is grounded to third. He's not slowing down. He's going for three. On his way to third on the long single is Alvarez. Here comes Starling Marte. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Nice play by Garcia. And the inning is over. Brett Beatty will get the first crack at it here. Solid hit into left center. In there for a base hit. He'll get into second. And he is safe at second base with a double. Jose Siri coming up next. Runner at second. It's on the ground and foul. Here comes This is a hard liner to center field. And he'll make it safely to third, as they'll have runners on the corners now. Solid impact there as it travels out towards left center field. One run has scored. It's now 3-0 Mets. Here's Juan Soto, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped back and out of play. And the pitch. Swung on and carried high in the air out to right center. He'll tag up and head for third. Pete Alonso will make his appearance now as his teammates are looking for that breakthrough play with a runner in scoring position. And the pitch gets by him, and he will chase down the ball. From the belt, the pitch. And it is sent soaring high in the air into right center. Number 3, with the catch, runner will tag up and go for third. And he reached third safely now with 2 away in the inning. Brandon Nimmo will come in. He went long in the first inning of this one. Bangs one towards center. And the run will come home to score from third. And he is into second with a double. And the Mets take a 5-0 lead. A hit towards the opposite side, and it'll follow down the right line. Fly ball center field. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Jeff McNeil will get another attempt at it. He's 1 for 1. Swing and a chopper to second. And a nice play by Garcia. And that will be the first out of the inning. Here's a hard grounder to first base. Runner goes for second. And his speed comes into play here as he hustles into second with a double. Brett Beatty will stand in here. And pitch. Hit out of play. Here's the windup. Now the pitch. And this ball is lined back up the middle. Jose Siri will be the batter. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch breaking ball for strike 1. 0-1. On the ground to short. And the throw to first gets there in time. And the side is retired. Francisco Lindor is up for another try. He's 2 for 2. He went for it on the first pitch and hits a ground ball to third base. He got 1, now he wants 2. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. He flew out his last time up. Now a hard hit ball straight towards center. And he is going all in and heading for home. And the runner comes in from second. And the Mets take a 6-0 lead. On the ground to Abrams. There's one. And the out. It's a double play. Brandon Nimmo will dig in. 2 hits in 2 attempts so far. Sharply hit into center field. And that'll be a base hit for Nimmo. Coming up to the plate now is Francisco Alvarez. He's 1 for 2. Hits the target here for strike 1. Throw is on the way. Solid hit on the ground to second. Throw to number 18, and the side is retired. Jeff McNeil digs in now. He's 1 for 2 so far. And it's going to be a strong grounder towards short. The throw's too late. He's safe. Starling Marte will go for another one. He's 1 for 2 with a double so far. And the ball is grounded to short. One there. Throw to number 18. And for the double play. Swings and gets nothing but air. 0-1. There it goes, straight into center field. Coming up to the plate is Jose Siri. He's 1 for 2 up to this point. He was slow on this one, swung on and missed. 0-1. Swung and popped up high to the right. New pitcher for the Nationals. Francisco Lindor will be the first to face off against the new pitcher. And a first pitch strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a chopper hit hard on the ground towards third. Turning for second is Lindor. And he hustles his way to second as he earns a two-base hit. Juan Soto will try it again. He's 1 for 3. Here he comes. That is a called strike. 0-1. Soaring ball to the right. And it's going to get down for a base hit. And the run will come home to score from second. Pete Alonso will try again. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a chopper to first. Number 18 will take this one over to first himself. And that's out number 1. Swing and popped high in the air towards the right line. Base hit for Nemo. And the runner comes in from third. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. And the Mets take an 8-0 lead. It's lifted into left center field. Number 29 is there, makes the catch. And that's out number 2. Jeff McNeil will get another shot. He's 2 for 3. And here's a ball that gets lifted high up. Number 18 will wait on it. It continues to be 8-0. Here comes Starling Marte. 1 for 3 with a double so far. That's hit hard on the ground. Brett Beatty will come up to bat. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's his first pitch. Ground ball towards second. Abrams for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. Jose Siri will step in now with 2 away as they need to get it going here. Swing, and the ball is directed towards right center. Siri takes a turn around first. He's headed for second. And he gets into scoring position at second on a 2-out double. 2 down in the inning. And the next batter up is Francisco Lindor. It's a changeup. Got him for a strike. 0-1. And the ball is grounded up the middle. He'll get home for a run with that. And a relay to the plate. And the run will come home to score from second. Juan Soto will come up. Has a look. Now the pitch. And the Mets. And the Mets take a 9-0 lead. This one has got a chance. Going back to the wall. It's out of here. This ball is long gone. And the Mets take an 11-0 lead. The first baseman, Pete Alonso, steps into the batter's box. Back and out of play. A pause, and now the pitch. Swing, and it's a rocket sent down left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Coming up to the plate is Brandon Nemo. 4 for 4 here in this one. First offering on the way. Fly ball right field. Chop the ball into foul territory. He waits. Now the pitch. Sharply hit into right field. Francisco Alvarez will have an RBI opportunity here. An absolute bullet into left. And the threat ends as they record the final out of the inning. Top end of the inning is over, and the teams will switch sides. It's going to be hit high in the air, the opposite way towards the gap in right center. Stepping up now is Starling Marte, 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's ready now. The pitch. Foul straight back. Here he comes. Smashed high in the air in the opposite direction to the right. That will drop in for a base hit. And he's in there safely with a double. Brett Beatty will get his first opportunity now. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And it is sent the other way, deep left center field. Number 29 with the catch. Runner will tag up and go for the score. It's a sac fly for Beatty. The bases are empty with 2 away now for Jose Siri. It's going to be a grounder to first. Number